Dang, guys, just crowding on in here like nobody's business. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to N-Sight Games. My name is N-Sight. Today we are playing more Fire Emblem Awakening. In the last episode, we cleared out Chapter 4 and got ourselves a new unit in the form of Lon'Qu. This time, we've got some guys at the barracks we need to talk to. More presents than usual today. Sometimes you can gain buffs in the barracks, like strength and resistance for Kellum this time. Sometimes conversations can be had between characters who can't support. Nothing exactly happens. They'll just say what they need to say and walk out. The next one is Muriel and Vague. I don't mind going ahead and putting points into that because I do want to get a lot of the conversations between different characters. But I'm not going to marry them off. There's Lissa and Donald. Pretty good. Pretty good. You just get a little chance to get some character moments between them. I'm not going to read them all out on screen because I feel like you can pause the video and take a look for yourself. Strength and Magic. I don't know if that second stat is going to be used on either of those units we got a boost for. But anyway, that is not why I called you here today. Today, there are two things I want to talk about. First off, I did some grinding between episodes. Not a lot, but a couple of characters got levels and that sort of thing. I'm going to scroll through them real quick just to show you what their stats are on the screen, what level they are, what experience they are so you can compare them to yours. I went in and did a specific DLC mission known as the Golden Gaff. I will be covering this at a later time when we can essentially get everything for that mission, but for right now, that's not what we're going to do. Instead, I got 9,590 gold. I want to grab this shop right here.
Take your time.
Because she has a Master Seal, a Speed Wing, and an Iron Axe. Those are going to be essential to helping our cause. I highly recommend that, I may be a hypocrite for saying this, but, okay, good. Hang on. I highly recommend that any chest keys and door keys that you have, take them and put them in your convoy. I'm just trading them over to Crom so I can put them all in one place. Trade them over to the convoy if you have the opportunity. You may come to a point where none of your units have lock touch, and there are chests or doors that you want to unlock. That would be open for Crom to be able to use, and he's usually available on all maps. Don't use any of your special items just yet. The Speed Wing being one of those that grant stats. Don't use any of those. You can go ahead, sneak up the Seeds of Trust. It doesn't matter. Just don't use those other items in that regard. With nothing else to do, I want to show off the Outrealm Gate, and we're actually going to go into this. This is going to be kind of spoilers for the rest of the DLC segment, so if you're not really into the DLC, don't worry. The next episode should be for you. But this episode, we're going to be covering one mission in particular, and we're going to be showing essentially everything that it has to offer. We're going to be showing off Champions of Yore 1. I have already played the Golden Gaff on here. It took me 5 turns, but that's just kind of a thing. I highly recommend you at least try out every mission if you've got the opportunity. If not, if you're just looking for like a few basic packs to purchase, there's an experience pack called the Golden Pack. The Lost Bloodlines pack grants you another class, as well as the Smash Brethren pack. Rogues and Redeemers offers the best skill in the game, in my opinion. It helps you with a couple of missions later on. The Challenge pack is helpful. The Harvest, Summer, and Hot Spring Scramble, the Scramble pack, I believe it's what it's called. That's kind of fun. Not really much out of it. The Future Past pack, if you beat the end of the game and you're willing to go into the Future Past pack, I highly recommend that you take your time with that. And Apotheosis, if you or any of your friends are gutsy enough to buy this and play it, be ready to swarm through all the waves. But the Champions of Yore pack has their own skill in the third one, and I do want to go through these one by one. So before we do anything else, it's time to go into Xenologue Champions of Yore 1. Where are we? Crom, do you know this place?
Really?
No. But look there. Soldiers, readying for battle. I can't quite explain it, but there's something strange about them.
Warriors! Warriors from afar! Thank the gods! Help actually came! I mean, of course it came. That is to say, that is all as I have foreseen. Yes. Oh there, warriors. Well met. I'm sorry. Once I saw you, I ran all the way here. Perhaps you have a lovely lady healer that might help an old man catch his breath? God, no. Never mind that. It's strong soldiers I need now. Strong ones, and plenty of help.
Whoa. Slow down there, old-timer. Why don't you start with who you are?
They called me Old Hubba. I'm just a humble fortune teller living here in the Outrealms. But that's not important right now. We haven't much time. Oh please, oh mighty slayer, you must save this weak old man from yonder army.
What?
Wait, who are they?
They are Einerjar, phantoms of a sort.
You mean ghosts?
No time to explain that. The important part is that they are out for blood. My blood, in fact, the blood inside of me, which is where I'd like it to, quite like it to stay.
Hubba, you don't need to explain that. Fear not, old Hubba. We will join you and help fight off these
Oh yes, about that. I have this trick knee, you see, and I just ran all the way here. Also, my eyesight's horrible, just horrible. Did I mention my knee? In any case, I'd better sit this one out, but I can help with support. I'll stand behind the lady soldiers and watch their backs. Here, I'll summon a few Einerjar of my own to fight beside you.
Wait, you're going to do what now?
Hear me, O ruler of ancient Altea and true lord of the Seven Realms. I summon thee, Marth, the Hero King. Come forth and grant us your protection.
Yeah, he really summoned Marth. As you wish, I will answer your call. Marth? As in the Marth? What in the blazes is going on? No time to explain! We begin! Nah, I'm messing with you. I didn't want to grab... Yeah, may as well. There are... Dang it, Lessa! Did I buy you a healing rod? Rescue. You know what? You'll be back in a Vake. I have faith in him. And I have faith in you. Alright. I believe that for this mission, we have 3 allies. Ike, mercenary class. Alm, mercenary class. And Prince Marth, Lodestar class. All of them are sword users, but Marth is kind of interesting. The Lodestar class is essentially exclusive to Prince Marth, and King Marth. Why do I say Prince Marth, and King Marth? Well, Einerjar are gotten in a myriad of ways. This version of Marth, specifically this illustration of Marth, is only gotten from this DLC pack. You have to beat the DLC pack in order to gain him. Alm, I believe you have to summon him to the field in order to use that. We will get into what mercenaries do later. And they're kind of interesting characters in that regard, or kind of interesting classes in that regard. Ike is the exact same way. There we go. Regardless of what, regardless of like how you decide to beat this mission, it's all up to you. You have 3 characters you can work alongside. I am going to show off those, excuse me. I am going to show off a few conversations that will be had between the units and the ones that you use. There are other conversations you can have when you attack the enemy, such as all of these are Einerjar as well, just under different portraits and that kind of thing. We're not going to go too far into the Einerjar we're going to be facing, but for the most part, all of these characters are going to have some sort of conversation with one of the shepherds. And as you can see, Crom already has a conversation with Marth. But before we begin, if you want to see all the conversations for Marth, Alm and Ike, I'd highly recommend grabbing Lissa, Serena, or Robin, and Chrom. Regardless of whichever gender your tactician is, you're going to need her for this fight. Enough of that. Let's begin. I am Erica. I can never say that right. I am Erica. Or is it Erica? You know what? I'll pronounce it Erica. I am Erica. I can't bring myself to... Okay, Erica. Erica of Renace, sister to Prince Ephraim.
Oh, the twin prince and princess. Of the twin princess and princess of Magvalian lore? I heard she was a fair maid, but she rates good to great on Hubba's scale.
I beg your pardon? What insolence! I suppose I should have expected as much from the brigands savaging this kingdom. Well, no longer. I've come here to put an end to it, and to you. Wait, good princess. You are mistaken. We are not brigands. We are not even of this realm. We come from...
Wait. You're wasting your breath, boy. The Einarjar are weapons in human form. They can't be reasoned with.
You're not brigands? My sincere apologies. Perhaps I was hasty in my judgment.
What? Huh? She actually listened to you? But how could that be? Oh, of course. Legend has it that Erica was quite naive. Gullible, even. She led a sheltered life as a princess. So sweet and innocent and...
Gullible, am I? You believe you have tricked me with some deception? Just as I thought. You are brigands! Prepare to die!
There now, you see? These Einarjar are not rational beings. You have no choice but to fight them. No matter how delectable they might appear.
Oh, gods. Yeah, I don't like that either. Jeez. Background, though. I do want to address that real quick. Background music is indeed from the prior Fire Emblem games. I highly recommend you listen to them whenever playing some of these Einarjar maps. Take Lissa over to Alm and have her talk to him. What have we here? I don't know. What do we have here? I'm just surprised to see women fighting for your army. Hey. I'm pretty sure the women in my army would take offense to that. I ate bear once, you know, with my teeth. I'm not mocking you. One of my closest comrades is a woman. They say women have a high resistance to magic. Huh? I cannot pronounce that word. Maybe Calvinism is just highly flammable. I will keep that in mind. I'm supporting you with Vake. Alright, Vake. Lay the smack down. I'm not really gonna need a hammer for the rest of the fight, so. And even the battle music is of the olden times. I seek no quarrel with you, but if you will not leave this land in peace... Alright. And I kind of figured, with a 38% chance to hit, that was gonna miss. Alright, I do want to talk more about the Einarjar, but we'll get into that, sooner rather than later. If you'll notice, each of them have a different class that they're essentially, taking up at this point. All of the Einarjar that you see here are based on classes that either represent what they would have been in Fire Emblem Awakening's engine, or they are the class that they were prior. For example, Elincia, I passed over her a second ago, is a Pegasus Knight. But there's no Blade Lord, and the Lord class is restricted to Chrom and one other character who we will meet later on. So they put Lyn as a Myrmidon. Essentially, this is along the lines of how most Einarjar will be. That being said, their faces and hairstyles are indicative of the avatar that you create, so keep that in mind as well. Let's talk with Ike. Are you the tactician? Your army is visiting from another world, isn't it? Huh? You're very perceptive. Do your people fight more or less the same as we do? Yeah. As far as I can tell, yes. Good. Shouldn't be too difficult for me to adapt then. But if my style gets in your way, don't be afraid to say so. Yeah. I won't. Thank you. Oh, that's nice. Alright. Yeah, I do want to show Lon'Qu off. I did find out the way you pronounce it is Lon'Qu. I have a kingdom of my own, and will not allow brigands to ravage this one. I wish you no harm. Please stand down before this gets out of hand. We need to find a way to end this struggle. When Marth says that, it will switch to the ally face for the first one. You're not the strongest woman I know, but I'd sooner not take any chances. How absurdly strong. What hope did I ever? Jeez, Marth, you're not leaving him any quarter. Alright. I'm gonna do this. Oh, come on! I was out of range. Alright. What I want to do is grab Marth. Get him out of the way. I want to separate Crom to here. I'm kind of back and forth on this. What's your defense is 5. What's your attack? Strength is 9. Jeez. And that iron sword is not looking pretty compared to that. Might have 5 though. That's not too hard to... It looks like it'll do 9 damage though. I'll go ahead, switch over that Seed of Trust, and use it here. There we go. Here's this. And I'm where I want to be. Brigands! Deceivers! I will strike you all down! I thought Lon'Qu had a conversation. Never mind. And with that, he grows to level 5. This is only the start of what I can do. Alm takes out Alencia. Forgive me, I am only getting in the way. Nah, Alencia, you did a lot of damage to me. I can't help Marth, which is kind of sad, but... I think I can get... Nope. No, it looks like we're still... Can I grab Alm now? There we go. Let's put Alm right there. Lissa's now level 9. That's not bad. Soon she'll be able to use that Master Seal I got earlier. Thunder on you would be a good idea. Then again, Lon'Qu could alright, Alright, I've got an idea what I can do. I'll do Thunder on you. If Lon'Qu makes the shot... Okay, good. He's not jumping in. I was about to say, if Lon'Qu makes this, I can essentially forego Donald's move. But I really want Donald to make a move here. There we go. No, I've never lost to anyone besides my brother. And a level up for Donald. He's now level 4. Man, he is rising up the standings right now. I think he's gained a level every single map that I've used him in so far. Save for the off-screen map. Maybe. I'll have to take a look at the footage, though. I deal 13 damage twice to you. Would I be in range? Yeah, I'd be in range of Sita. No, I don't want to go grab that just yet. You don't have what I'm looking for. There's no healing items there. You got a vulnerary. This was a bad idea coming in here without being prepared. You know what? Yeah. All right, here we go. Talus is my home. I shall yield her to no brigand. Yeah, we are basing this campaign off of Talus. What strange power? Where did you say you hail from? Ally phase. Everyone moves forward. I'm gonna have you talk with Crom now.
Listen.
If it's alright, might I ask you something? What is it, sir? Do you realize what you are? Where you came from, I mean. I am Prince Marth of Altea.
No.
No, I don't mean who you were. I mean, I fear the significance of your question eludes me. Right, sorry. Never mind. It was a silly thing to ask. Not at all. He doesn't seem to realize he's been summoned from the card. Exactly. Itajar are cards that essentially... Like, that's the main gist of it. They're card soldiers, if you will. Oh, and you get a level. You get a level, you get a level, and you get a level. Everybody gets a level! I don't want you doing that, Donald. You will break your face. How is she that... What is her speed? 15! Jeez, no wonder she can do that. You got speed of 14. If Serena jumps in, this is death for you. Okay. So not yet. Yeah, I'll go Iron Lance, try and get Donald some experience.
Here we go. Look at me.
Ah, there we go. Alright, so any of my units should be able to survive at least one blow each. And Lissa needs to get her butt up here. I'm not going to progress my units too far. Fourth. There goes Marth. I don't think... I'm not quite certain on this because I haven't played this mission in quite a while. What? Ugh, forgive me. I must withdraw. I do not believe that woman or man, if you stand out... Excuse me, I'm trying to read these when it comes up. Woman or man, if you stand against me here, I have to cut you down. I can't win, but if I can just stay alive. Alright, so before we make another move, I believe that for this chapter in particular, I may be wrong, but for this chapter in particular, you're not... you don't have to keep every unit alive. All you have to do is essentially just beat the chapter in order to get 100% for it. I could be wrong, but that's what I remember. Hence why I'm bringing my tactician back for this. I studied up on some practical combat strategies. No one will die on my watch. Gain some experience. Alright, that's not what I wanted to see. I wanted to see, like, a good item or something that I can use. I mean, heck! If it gets me to be able to turn on the, if it gets me to turn on the healing abilities, I might be able to win this chapter. Serena, move up. You're lagging behind, girl. Let's move you here. I'll move Crom forth just a little. You will fall here, scoundrel. I don't have very good women voices, alright? I hope you don't intend to treat me like a lady. Judge me by how I look, and expect a black eye in return. Ugh, I won't stand for brigands tormenting innocent people. I'm sorry, I can't go any further. Oh, you jerk! Now I have to fight her all over again. I've no gift for blood taking, but this staff is sworn to protect my allies. Yeah, a lot of good that's gonna do. 90 you, 90 you. Yeah, I'll go for the 9. Sorry, Nana. I believe my friends will finish the struggle. I must. And you're back in the card. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Come on, Lon'Qu. Really? On the second hit? Why couldn't we get that on the first hit, dude? How could? I thought for certain I was stronger. Just a little note about the killing edge. That has a critical rate on the weapon itself of 30. So his increased critical rate is essentially what took her out. Nothing major beyond that. I'll do this.
I got your back. Over here, ugly.
Alright. Speed level. Like, I know Lon'Qu's going down no matter what. Crap. I should have taken a look at the percentages. Alright. Iron Axe going in.
Please stay strong.
Down goes Lynn. That was just practice. Remember, I'm playing on casual mode, so I'm gonna make mistakes. And that was one of them. Sorry, I have to retreat. For now, at least. I'll see you in the next battle, Lon'Qu. Sorry about this. Fake. Knock her out.
Now or never.
There we go.
Are you truly brigands?
No, we're not. Fake levels up! Dude, we got levels up all across the board now. The fake just got a lot faker. That's wrong on so many levels. Alright, wait here. I got some quick training in. A leader should always be at the top of his game. Weapon proficiency improved, and it's level C. He's not really gonna take advantage of that all that much. Ah, dang it! Ah, I forgot one of the mechanics. Alright. I can do this with just those characters up there, so I'm gonna move you back this way. But, I wanted to show off that there are 2 villages. Aside from... Okay. There are 2 villages that are open to you. I'd highly recommend stopping off and at least visiting them one time. That's all you have to do.
Excuse me.
'Tis a paltry contribution, but take this. We ought to fight this battle ourselves, but you know how it goes. We're weak villagers, and you're the big, strong... Sorry, who are you again? A bronze bow! I could work with that. Vake... Vake gets bigger. Aw, Crom's out of range. Alright. I'll just move him. I don't want to move into attack range just yet. You will not prevail here, I swear it. That's kind of sad, the fact that it's all Celica fighting each other. I've not mentioned this before, at least in this Let's Play, I believe. But I did a partial walkthrough on Fire Emblem Echoes. It never got very far, because I didn't enjoy the game once it got past a certain point. In that sense, oh, versus Knight. That's a... Jeez! That's a good dark magic spell. Alright. That's going in the convoy, but I'm gonna take advantage of that when I can. Essentially, all Celica are the 2 main characters in that game. Or, excuse me. The 2 main characters in that game. And it's just funny seeing them battle each other. Donald, do you have higher resistance? No, you do not. Okay. I was about to say, because Donald, if you have higher resistance... Here we are. That was not funny. Should have been more careful. Yeah, you just ran in there blindfolded, didn't you? I don't know how I'm gonna finish off Celica. The space is gonna keep healing her every single turn that she gets. And I am not very good at dealing damage right now. I'm gonna wait here. Yeah, I can survive a second blow. Ah, I could have ended it this turn! Dang it! Crom, can you end it this turn? Not quite. I'll try it. I could have ended it this turn! Oh, I'm mad at myself now. Now Crom's gonna go down, no doubt about it. Crap. I got nothing I can do. Knew it. I goofed. I goofed. Crom, no, you can't die. Not now. And that's what happens if Crom falls in battle, in case you were wondering. I'll be right back.
Hail, traveler.
Alright, we got a speed tonic this time. That's not too bad. That's actually pretty good. You will fall here, scoundrel. You have no right. I won't stand for brigands tormenting people. Gosh dang it! Lon'Qu died again. This is that's the second take this time around. Thank you, Ike. It's the mages I can't stand. That's the problem. I can't work with the mages.
Excuse me.
'Tis a paltry contribution, but take this. We ought to fight this battle ourselves, but you know how it goes. We're the weak villagers, and you're the big, strong, Sorry, who are you again? Sel's Blade. You will not prevail here, I swear it. Again, Alm and Celica taking the first shots at each other. There's Ike and Celica. Then Marth and Celica. We almost won there. Gosh darn it, Marth. You almost won it for us! You know, why not? Because she could deal 12 damage to me if I... There we go. Thank you. Could have failed it again. I didn't see the percentages. Alright, Crom leveled up from that fact. We are now at level 7 there. I will show off my troops and show you how good they are. Stage complete.
Magnificent! Thanks to you, that a few more energy are returned to me. They're all so strong and skilled. Not that it's any surprise to me, mind.
It is just as I have foreseen. Foreseen? Really, dude? That's what you're going with? Foreseen. Or had foreseen? Foresaw? It's just as I foresaw.
It's just like I predicted.
Look, let's pretend you've been spouting nothing but gibberish and start over, okay? Now take a deep breath and try explaining exactly what's going on here. Slowly.
Right. Yes, of course. So these calling cards that summon the Einerjar, they're sort of a family heirloom. My ancestors have guarded them since, well, as long as anyone can remember. Each card contains a record of one of history's most valiant and glorious heroes.
They do not conjure up the actual person, that would just be silly, but it's more akin to a mirror image of sorts. What? But if they've been in your family for ages, why would they attack you? Well, they were stolen from him by an
evil temptress or sorceress. The Einerjar will do the bidding of whoever summons them, you see. In the wrong hands, they could level entire nations or conquer all the realms. I am but one frail, weak, slightly sleepy old man. You must help me get them back.
My lord.
With all due respect, my lord, I would remind you we have our own campaign to fight. Yes, Frederick, I know. And that must remain our first priority.
Your own campaign? I mean, oh, yes, of course. I know all about it. Foretold it years ago. Foretold? Foretold.
I get it. In that case, I'm sure you understand why we cannot...
Wait, I'm having a vision!
Oh, God. I don't want to see your hallucinations.
It's a vision of the future, and you're there, you and your whole party.
Oh, God, so here we go.
Shh, don't disrupt the vision. Looks like, yes, you helped me get all my calling cards back. You look so happy you did the decent thing and saved the Outrealms. Oh, and you were victorious in, whatever it was in your world too. But only because I lent you heroes from the cards you rescued for me. Amazing!
Huh. Alright, old-timer. You could spare us the theatrics. If helping you means legendary soldiers will take up our cause, we'll do it.
Huzzah! Ho ho, you've made this tired and bent but still attractive old man very happy. Oh, and there's no big hurry getting back all my cards, by the way. At least not as you perceive time. It flows differently in the Outrealms, you know. You can cross back and forth from here to your world as it suits you. So just go and abandon me whenever you please, like an old shoe, cold and alone. Oh, yes, almost forgot. Here's your reward for helping me out just now. It's the Hero King Moth card. You seem to work well together. I'll entrust it to your tactician. I hope he'll be of great help to you.
So Serena now has access to Marth. Well met, milady. The old one bade me accompany you, if you feel I can be of service. Have you perhaps heard of me? Have I heard of Marth? I have. Prince of Altea. You have? That is wonderful. Strange, but it does feel as though you and I have met somewhere before. You remind me of a good comrade of mine, in fact. A member of my royal guard who became a lifelong friend. What is your name? Serena. A pleasure. May I ask one more question? As tactician, you must take a wider view and direct your comrades accordingly. But what if you had to choose between a narrow victory or saving a fallen comrade? Would you put victory for all above the life of one? I kind of am going against what I did, but I would not put victory above saving an ally. If I can save all my allies, I will. I see. You are a kind woman. I would like to think we are similar. My own advisor, Jagan, would often caution me against yielding to sentiment. I know he was right, but it never felt proper to leave soldiers behind. I do not want to pay for my victories with the lives of subjects and friends. Would you tell me more about yourself, Serena? As comrades in arms, I would know all I can of you and your plight. Thank you, Serena. We've only just met, but I already feel a special bond between us. When your warring is done, you must let me take you to Altea. I am certain my knights and comrades would take to you as well. Recruit Prince Marth! The unit will be added to your avatar logbook regardless. Adding an Einerjar is kind of interesting. I'm going to go ahead and say yes to Prince Marth, but we are not going to add him to our immediate party. Instead... Excuse me, I had to blur that out. We're not going to add him to our party immediately, but we are going to show off what he can do. Einerjar... Before I get into the barracks and the summoning, Einerjar come with no equipped weapons currently, but they have special skills. Marth's are Charm and Aptitude, if I can tap it. Aptitude. He adds 20% to each stat's odds of increasing at level up. The growth rates for each one is based more so off the class, and not so much off of characters such as Vake's or Serena's in that regard. That being said, if you were to give them a second seal at level 10 or higher, you can change them into any class you can imagine within the realm of gender. All male Einerjars have access to anything the male avatar can become, including the Tactician class, the Knight classes, the Great Lord class is of course barred off, but you get access to tons of different ones. And the female versions of Einerjar work the exact same way. This Einerjar, Prince Marth, is going to be different from one that you can find anywhere else. The ones in DLC are special edition cards. As of that being the case, I want to collect all of them and add them all to my army. If I'm not able to get a certain card, I will go through the mission and try to complete the requirements to getting that card. As such, that is my main goal in essentially grabbing all of the Einherjar units in DLC. There are, I believe, 13 in the DLC. I may be wrong about that, but I'll have to double check. There are 13 specific ones that you can get through DLC, and I'll show how to get the others in the next episode as a little bit of a treat. But aside from that, I do need to note this. The ones in DLC will differ from the ones in wherever else we would get them. However, in order to get those other cards, you need to connect to the internet. Essentially, if you have the DLC, you've already gotten this update. It is a free update to get those Einherjar, and the DLC Einherjar, you basically get them for beating the chapter of the DLC. Aside from all of that, I want to go ahead and give you a placeholder weapon, a rapier. Lodestars only in this regard can wield rapiers. They essentially are Lord classes. That being said, the Lodestar class is a Einherjar card exclusive, and Falchion can be wielded by any Marth card, which is kind of intriguing. It says Crom only, but it is along the lines of a specialized weapon in that sense. I am not going to give him any specified weapon as of right now, but I am Crom's gonna need that. If I ever do find a weapon that would suit him, I'll grab that for him. Let's go into the barracks, and wow. I refreshed the barracks. Completely forgot about that. Alright, let's listen into Lon'Qu. I feel more nimble than usual. Luck and resistance. I could have taken advantage of this. Listen in. Any man who thinks a woman can't fight deserves a punch in the, well, anywhere. Alright. Listen in to Serena. Studied up on some practical combat strategies. No one dies on our watch. 12 experience. Okay, good. Donald and Sully. Damned if I let you down. Not bad. Not bad. And Lon'Qu. Let's see what else you got. Really? Strength and speed. Hang on. Hang on. I gotta see this. I gotta see this. Does that stack? No, it does not. That's intriguing. Alright. So that was actually pretty good. We got a conversation between Donald and Sully.
There.
Thanks again for before, Sully. Mighty kind of you to take the time. What, are chatting about knights? I'm just glad someone actually cares.
I've done it.
You mean that? Cause I sure love to hear more, if you don't mind none. Oh, come on, it couldn't have been that interesting.
I owe you.
I reckon not to you, but it's a whole new world to me. Alright then, let's barter.
Huh?
Barter? Oh shucks, Sully, I ain't got nothing to offer. Unless you want to take an IOU on a couple of piglets. I don't want your livestock, Donnie. I want your stories. You want me to tell you about life back on the pig farm? Well, it ain't like I mind talking, but farm life's dull as rocks. To you? Sure, but to me, it's probably going to be fascinating. I grew up in a damn castle, remember? I'm curious to how you farm folk live. Well, I reckon I owe you a tale or two. What say I come find you at dinner?
Very kind of you.
I reckon that sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds just like me. You sound just like me. Well, there we go. Alright, there's that one. Yes! Thank you! Ha! First pairing of the entire game! S ranking, Lissa and Vake.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's kind of romantic, so I'm gonna tone it back a bit. Hey, Lissa, you seen Crom around?
Huh?
You're not looking to duel him again, are you? Because I thought we... No, not that. It's just... Well, it kind of concerns you, actually. Oh?
Right.
See, I've been thinking, and... Well, I was wondering if... Oh, horse feathers, I'm no good at this. What I'm trying to say is... Would you do me the honor of wearing this? Is that an engagement ring?
I had the town armorer crafted special. I know it ain't much, especially for a royal. But I ain't a rich man, so this was really all I could.
You know that if we wed, Crom will be your brother in name, yes? That means no more talk of duels and rivals, got it?
Oh, nuts to that. I love you, Alyssa. I love you so much it hurts. But Crom and me are rivals, and it'll take more than a wedding to change it.
Hey!
Truly? Gods, you are simply the most stubborn, willful, brave, and strong and charming man I have ever known. Yes, Vake, yes, I accept.
Oh, Alyssa, you've made the Vake's day, week, year, lifetime.
We should go tell my brother the good news. I'm sure he'll be surprised.
That's why I was looking for him. Figured I should get his blessing.
Well then, shall we look together?
Yeah, together. After you, Mrs. the Vake.
Aw, that's cute. This will come into play later, but that pairing is one that I will ship to the ends of the earth. Call FedEx, cause we got 2 lovebirds setting sail in a ship. Woo woo! Alright, sorry, that was lame even for me. Alright, thank you everybody so much for tuning back into Mindset Games. My name is N-Sight, and next time, we're going to be taking a break from the Outrealm portal to continue the story and head into the Border Pass for Chapter 5. I'll see you guys then, but first, let's take a look at those stats, will ya? I do want to go through these real quick because I want to show off all of the characters as they are right now. I believe for hard mode difficulty, we will have some characters later on down the line who will have higher stats. I will be pointing them out at that point. I do not believe Prince Marth's Einerjar card is one of them. But regardless, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Adios!